Good morning, my brothers and sisters. I don't care what God thinks. We're going to use that question as a foil to get at the closeness and creation and conviction and the curiosity that a very famous psalm, Psalm 139, asks us to do. First of all, I'm going to talk about the closeness that it asks us to draw to. Verse number 1, Psalm 139. O Lord, you have searched me and known me. Now, we have a God who's a little bit too close for comfort. And if your proximity alert starts to go off here, you're probably on the right track with God. Because one thing that you're not is hidden. The Lord knows our steps. He knows our words. He knows our thoughts. He knows our future even. And we have this inclination just a little bit to escape from him, but it's also an impossibility. So the point, or at least one of the points of Psalm 139, is that I am known. Now, on one hand, I want to be known for all my good parts. And on the other hand, it also to be known for some of my bad parts and to be exposed in that way is very sobering. So I just want to be hidden for the bad things. So it's probably a good spiritual marker to be known before the Lord, to be exposed before the Lord. It's a good spiritual marker to desire to be known before the Lord. All right, so that's number one. Secondly is about creation. So the greatest witness to me of the existence of God is the existence of me. Now, that is, we can't explain creation without coming to a point of what will I do in the existence of God as creator, with the understanding of God as creator. So this is applicable whether you're looking at red pandas and sunsets, but it's also in relationship to the very existence of me. So I know that I didn't create me, so who did, and who is this fashioner? So it asks, Psalm 139 asks, who made me? Verse 14, I praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderful are your works. All right, so the third point in Psalm 139 is conviction. Verse 23, search me and know me, O God, and know my heart. Try me and know my thoughts. Verse 24, see if there be any grievous way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting. So the psalmist, David, is asking the Lord to search me, know me now. Now, there's a moment or maybe a season when we think things and do things that are not pleasing to God, but as of that moment, they have not yet displeased us. And this psalm is asking for those things to be risen up. So this, in the absence of conviction, there's Psalm 139, which is this call for self-consideration, search me, know me now, and revelation from God about those things. So it's asking the Lord to try me, test me, know my thoughts. When? Now. See if these thoughts come to grief. It's a request to dial up in me the conviction that the Lord has. See if there is any grievous way. See if I'm traveling a dreadful and dangerous path that I may not be aware of. Search me now, try me and test me, know my thoughts. Why? Because if there is a grievous way and I'm traveling on this path, the Lord can help me find it and then keeps me out of danger by revealing that dreadful thing before I travel too far down that path. So I don't come to harm. Number one, so absence of the bad, but also the good, so you can lead me in the way everlasting. So there are, suppose, many, many ways not to end up on this good path of everlasting way. So may I receive this as a warning shot. So Lord, it's a request to dial up in me this conviction of sin and self-consideration. You know me, you see me, and I welcome you to help me see myself. All right, then curiosity. How precious to me are your thoughts, says verse 17. And then today, do I value the thoughts of God? Or another way of saying is, do I value what God values? What is my enthusiasm for the thoughts of God? His ways yesterday, his people, and it's a call for me to be eager to be searched. Are the thoughts of God precious and treasured by me? So practically, do I have a curiosity for the words and point of view of God? We encourage at the beginning to do the behaviors of esteeming so as to then lead to eventually regarding those thoughts as a treasure. So how would I assess in you that you value the thoughts of God? Is your heart inclined devotionally towards him? And assess this in intent, but also in structure. So study, inquiry, prayer, listening, fellowship with the people of God, and isolation alone with the person of God. And then the hard stuff, submission. So to value God correlates with valuing his thoughts. If God is my treasure, if his thoughts are my treasure, then it probably should show in the acreage of my time, my priorities, my calendar, and my habits. So if you're not curious about the word, my bet is there's a direct correlation as to how you calculate the worth of his word. So curiosity equals value. So no interest in the thoughts of God compounds into no significant regard for the thoughts of God. Your esteem for the thoughts of God is betrayed by your interest in the thoughts of God. The value that you hold the thoughts of God can be gauged by the vigor towards them. So let's see if you really do care about what God thinks. If your goal is to make it your prize, then act like it is already your prize. Do the behaviors as if it were your prize, and then it will become your treasure. So let's be close. Let's be in awe at creation. Let's be occasionally in the conviction, and always be curious. So let's care about what God thinks. So the antidote to the sentiment of, I don't care what God thinks, is, wait for it, Psalm 139. Thanks for listening.